Lynda Cromar coming to you from gorgeous, amazing Colorado. And I just wanted to share with you some thoughts. You know, I want to ask you a question. Do you recognize all of your blessings and gifts that you are given? That's a loaded question. And the reason why I ask that question is because most people don't. They see what's not working, what's not happy, what's not working out the way you want it, what's not perfect, what's not what you want. And guess what? That's what you get. More of what you don't want. For instance, yesterday, I have been spending a huge amount of time working on a blog, trying to get it to run better. I've had it since 2009. And, you know, I had choices. I could hire somebody to get in there and mess with the coding to see what's going on. And it might not be possible to fix it. I don't know. Except for to wipe it and start over. You know, like a format on a hard drive. Well, that also means you got to start over with the theme and with all of the other stuff. Well, we're not going to go into all that. Major thing is that I made a decision yesterday to take a bare bones blog that had absolutely nothing on it, no content, no theme, no nothing, no formatting. I had just installed WordPress, but that was it. It was empty. And it had an address, you know, an actual URL sent to it already. But other than that, it was blank. And I made a decision, okay, if the old LyndaCromar.com won't work anymore, there are other options, and it'll take me less time than all this fuss to fix it by just moving all the content to this other one and then redirecting the old link so that all the old people that might find that link, where it's all over the net, will still get to my blog. So anyway, I did that. I took about the entire day, and it's already up and running. I found a great theme. It worked perfectly. It was exactly what I wanted. I didn't have to spend a lot of time fighting with it. I got the, plugins in, started to get the pages put together the way that I wanted them. I started a different way with this blog. And the story, the end of the story and the moral is not that I was giving you a big blogging lesson, but I came to realize that this was actually a blessing in disguise. For one thing, there was a lot of things I did wrong because I didn't know any better when I first started blogging, because I was new at it, right? So I knew some things that would definitely be helpful, so I started it differently. For one thing, I made sure the whole navigation was in my favor and put together properly before I put any other content out there. And the categories and the SEO and all of that business, all of that was put in place like a professional would have done if I'd have asked him to do it. So here we are with a new blog. It's already got enough content that it doesn't look like a new blog. And it's actually got some better shareable things in it. So, was that a blessing in disguise? Yes, I believe it was. Number two things happened yesterday. Number two, my granddaughter was in a horrible accident. Her car rolled over 3 times. By all kinds of miracles that probably nobody can explain unless you believe in God, she came out of that with a fractured hand. That was it, a fractured hand. And some people will say that's a coincidence or that's just lucky. I say it's a blessing. And then because I got done with all of that work, I was in a position to say, yes, I can make a trip clear out to Sterling with my husband and go pick her up because she couldn't drive herself and she was stranded, and bring her back to my house and then get her to the bus stop today, to the Greyhound, so that she could get on her way back to her parents' house, which is in another state, basically. So, are those blessings? or are those just problems? You decide. I think they're blessings, because whenever you have an opportunity to make a different decision because you've learned something, I think that's a blessing. And I take it as that, and I recommend that you do too, because when you think about it that way, everything is for your good, and it makes you feel better about your life. So I don't spend a lot of time whining about problems. I just look for the blessing, the hidden blessing, because it's always there. And, of course, as always, there's something I'm sharing on the bottom of this video. And you have a most awesome, awesome day. Bye from now.